What's up, legends? Weapon customization and progression just dropped, and I know a ton of people are going to be wondering how to farm weapon XP completely solo to do those farms on your own time. So I'd like to show you this guided run on how to do just that. What we're watching here in the background is not a live commentary. This is a post-game commentary. I was farming for XP and I figured we might as well make this video. So the first thing we want to do is we want to go up against the automatons. We want to pick a planet with very good visibility. So pick one of the really clear sky maps, ideally during the day, so you can see the fabricators even easier. And we're going to be going for the mission type called Blitz, where all you have to do is blow up fabricators from afar. And we're going to be taking here the scout armor set so that we're a bit more stealthy and automatons don't react as quick as they usually do. So I'm going to be showing two gameplays here. This was actually a sequence of 4 gameplays. I got 4 full-on missions in about 20 minutes. With the last mission, which I'm going to be going over here in a second, being a full map clear and not just a mission completion. So we're going to be going over that here in a second as well. This first run here takes under 3 minutes. It's about, if I'm not mistaken, 2 minutes and 49. So we spot out the first fabricator right away, get a quick shot on that. We already get 1 out of 7 fabricators. On automatons is so much easier in my opinion. You just land by the by these fortresses, you drop an anti-tank emplacement, and usually you can snipe out a few fabricators as we're doing here. I don't know what the hell I was shooting at there, but that was not a fabricator. So with this one, we're already up to 4. Just got 3 more to go. I'm trying to figure out what else is a fabricator here because it's kind of hard to see. Generally, I prefer to spawn a little bit outside of the fortress so that I can shoot in and don't have automatons just ragdolling me. So we're missing 1 fabricator here, and there probably is one somewhere here, but I'm not spotting it out. So I just figured I'm not going to sit here and just look for it. We already did this super quick. I'm just going to run up to it, and Quasar the final one. So as you can see, it's extremely easy to do this. We didn't even get shot at until this point. And yeah, this is just guaranteed XP. It does not matter what your skill level is. This is literally not challenging at all, right? I somehow fuck up that shot. I don't know what the hell I hit there. And I decide to go for 2 barrages. Once again, no reason why I did that. But yeah, I started killing myself here because at this point, what we want to do after we complete this mission is kill ourselves, go through all of the lives just to finish off the mission as quick as possible. If we go to extract, the Pelican one is going to take 2 to 3 minutes to arrive, on top of having to run back to the extraction point. And on top of that, the XP you get for actually extracting is not that high. Do I think this is a cool way to farm XP? Not at all. They should not have implemented weapon XP this way, in my opinion. Weapon XP should be farmed differently. A lot of people are going to be doing this. So I just figured, all right, I'm just going to go ahead and make the video then. I know people are going to be doing this anyway, so I'm just going to teach how to do it. But yeah, sadly, this is a pretty boring way of grinding weapon XP in the game. I do wish they did it a bit differently than just mission completion. Or if they made it so that you gain some bonus XP for actually extracting and not only like 20 XP, that also would have been cool. But yeah, well, there you go. As you can see there from the top right, we did that in 2 minutes and 59 seconds. If we didn't have to kill ourselves 5 different times, that was probably under 2 minutes. That's 1040 XP. So that's just the bare bone mission, which we completed in about 3 minutes. So now we're going to be going into another Blitz mission, but this time we're going to be doing a full map clear. So let me go ahead and skip to that.
A victory for democracy.
So this is going to be the mission that we're going to be going for a full map clear. We're on the same map. I noticed the visibility was fine on it. There are tons of other maps that have great visibility, but yeah, this Karen Prime planet is pretty good. But usually I still enjoy spawning on the extraction point because usually you can snipe out quite a few fabricators off of the spawn right away. So I go for a jump pack here since I want to do a full map clear. And, you know, we're going to be moving around everywhere. So whatever side objectives we have to do, you know, jump pack's just going to help us go everywhere. I believe I do this in about 7 minutes or so. The problem with going for a full map clear is that it's a lot harder. I mean, I managed to pull it off here, but it is going to be a lot harder. So if you don't have a lot of experience, it may be far more difficult to complete. And depending on the side objective, it does take quite a long time. Like, I didn't have a stratagem jammer here, but if we had a stratagem jammer, that would have been a huge pain in the ass, and that would have taken a lot longer. So what we want to do is make sure the Quasar Cannon is always on cooldown. We want to shoot that every single time that crosshair turns green. We're pretty much shooting it, right? We want to get rid of as many fabricators as we can. Just keeping an eye out here for the factory strider. I don't want to aggro it as I blow up these fabricators. Armor set does help with that quite a bit. Passive armor set. Another thing is I'm very familiar with these outposts, so I know where these fabricators are. So if you lack a little bit in experience, it may take you a little bit longer, but you should still be able to complete it. So I know the final one that we're missing is on the opposite side of this outpost, so start making a run for that. Not going to concern ourselves too much with just killing everything. See the detector tower, they patched the ultimatum. You can no longer one-shot the detector tower with the ultimatum, so the 120 is here to fulfill that job for us, which does pretty perfectly. AA is right next to us. Boom, pop one. Get the ultimatum to finish off the heavy outpost. The 120mm barrage gets rid of that detector tower. And now we just got to finish off the AAs here. And that's already going to be 2 side objectives done. We also know that on Blitz missions, there's only 4 different side objectives. So we only got 2 more to go here. And of course, tons of outposts to clear still. Most notably the fortress. I realize that resupply we're not getting to. Those hulks are not gonna let us get to that. I know at this point I'm gonna die, but I'm gonna try to get as close as I can to the gunship fabricator, and we'll just respawn by it, drop a hell bomb as quick as I can. We don't care about dying, right? I mean, dying, matter of fact, actually speeds up our progress here. And I somehow managed to die to the barbed wire. Not even all the gunfire that's going at me. It's a freaking barbed wire that gets us. That's crazy. We get here, spawn right behind the gunship so that we don't get shot at. Hell bomb it. Grab the Quasar and the jump pack again. Get hit by the barbed wire a little bit. This time it's not killing us though. Start working these out. So the hell bombs these days, you just gotta trigger it, and if they shoot it down, it's gonna blow up. So we don't really care if they shoot it away, so we're just gonna make a run for it. That's already gonna be 3 side objectives done. Toss a 380 on that outpost, and we're gonna kind of hope that the 380 is gonna do its job. Actually, I don't think that was an outpost. I think that's an AA side objective, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, it is. Okay, that's it. So that's all side objectives already completed. Now we just got to get rid of the fabricators as well as the fortress. I thought I hit that ultimatum shot. This is why I pulled the Quasar Cannon to shoot the closer one. I didn't realize I missed that shot. The fabricator at the back, so we're gonna keep circling around. I realized at some point here that I messed it up. Somehow fucked that up multiple times, but it's okay. Blow that. I think at this point I look at the top right and notice it's 2 out of 4, so we still got 2 fabricators to go. I realized I missed a shot, so circle around here looking for an angle on these fabricators. Gunship pre-fires us perfectly, no big deal. And I think we go down here. Oh no, yeah, I dropped the 120 and we go down. And I I'm aware at this point that 120 is going to get rid of that final fabricator. So we're going to pick that up and sprint out of here again. Use the jump pack to keep our distance as much as we can. We're down to 7 minutes on the blitz. I think that means we've been here for about 5 minutes. If I'm not mistaken, it's a 12-minute mission. Snipe out another fabricator. Always keeping an eye out for fabricators so we can snipe out with the quasar, of course. Get a resupply down here. I see another fabricator there. I'm just waiting for the crosshair to turn green again. As soon as it does, snipe out another fabricator. I was just gonna run and do the outpost, but I figure, you know what, let's just pick up the resupply. Let's play this a bit less risky. We're already fine with time. We got all side objectives. I look around and it's like, okay, there's only one fabricator here. That's all right. Somehow this was a medium outpost with only one fabricator, so that's something. And we only got, I think we got 2 fabricators left to go, and we already completed the entire mission. At this point, I was thinking that there's still a side objective left. I forgot that Blitz missions only have 4 side objectives. That big guy. I'm leveling up my reprimand right now. I honestly can't wait to get it leveled up. I'm going to get rid of that vertical recoil and see how good this weapon can really get. So what I should have done here is just pushed into Fortress and like not given a shit. But I thought, like I said, I thought we were still missing a side objective. So we didn't want to just run in there and possibly lose all the Helldivers. But it still made no sense. I should have just run in there and I would have completed it a lot faster. But yeah, we got it here in the next 20 seconds or so. If I'm not mistaken, we get the final 3 fabricators. This is where I realized, oh shit, actually we completed all the side objectives. There's only 4. I run back into the fortress, go all out just to get the final 3. Doesn't matter if we die. We still need to die 4 different times anyway, so we're not going to go for extraction. Extraction is never worth it. You only get, like I said, 20. It's either 20 or 50 XP. It's something really redundant. At this point, realize everything's done. Just suicide and see how quick that was completed. So this mission took a little bit over 7 minutes. We're going to check out how long it took here in a second. And it got us about, like, if we round it up, it was about 2,000 XP. Whereas the 3-minute run one gave me 1,000 XP. So technically per minute played, just completing the mission is a bit faster. Not only is it faster, it's also a lot easier. So while we're killing ourselves here, you may be wondering, okay, but is this ultimately the fastest way possible to level up? And it is, but if you do it with friends, it's a lot faster. Everybody can split up, everybody can get different fabricators, and you will blow it all up separately. As you can see here, we get tons and tons of XP now, 540, multiply that by 4, 2,000 and something. But another way you can easily farm for XP as well, completely solo, well, kind of completely solo, is just matchmake for eradicate missions. You're not going to be solo, you know, as a solo player, but, you know, if you don't have friends, you can matchmake eradicate, and that's also very fast. Every like 5 minutes an eradicate mission gets like completed, so it's super easy to do that. It's about 1,300 XP, so you can take that route if you choose to do so. So yeah, you go either Blitz or Eradicate. If you want to matchmake, Blitz is a little bit harder, but it's also more rewarding. You can also do it with friends if you want to speed it up. But yeah, if you're solo, this is the move. I hope this was helpful to somebody. I'll be catching you guys on the next one. Peace!